This week's all-new episode of The Crime Annex follows the mysterious disappearance of a young mother that rocks a tight-knit community, leaving them only with questions. But that was the last time anyone would see Tina Alvarez alive. In next week's episode, we'll explore all the suspects the police never considered.
You can't avoid me forever, Ashley. If you don't call me back, just please, call me. I know we can fix this.
Tina's mother could no longer stay silent. She knew the danger her daughter was in, even if Tina could not yet recognize it. The signs were all there. The abusive situation, the controlling behavior, the nightmare voicemails. She had no idea the danger she was letting back into her life, or that he would escalate in his tactics. Rick had started monitoring Tina's movements, her every appointment, every tiny errand. In the aftermath, police discovered that he even installed spyware on her phone. There was no escaping his watchful eye. All leading to one moment. When the authorities arrived at Tina's apartment, the door was unlocked, and there was no sign of Tina. That was the last time anyone would see Tina Alvarez alive. In next week's episode, we'll explore all the suspects the police never considered.
Hi.
Hi. Ready for therapy?
Yes, absolutely.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. He's been calling, but I haven't answered.
Good.
I had another nightmare that he broke into the house last night.
You need to stop listening to true crime podcasts before bed.
But it's just getting good.
What is happening with the divorce lawyers? Any progress? Are you dragging your feet on purpose?
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
It's just a lot. All at once. God, Lily, I swear. Every time I try to think about it, I just start procrastinating. Like a kid who can't get their homework done. But in the meantime, I've listened to every true crime.
You know what I think?
I always know what you think.
You always hyperfixate on something. I mean, ever since I've known you, you take everything and turn it into some giant project that consumes you. Do you remember study abroad?
I thought that was dead and buried. You promised.
And you know what your latest project is?
Serial killers?
Yes. But it's because you'd rather focus on something else than getting Paul out of your life for good.
I know. You're right.
If you have time to obsess over murders that have already been solved.
I have time to talk to a divorce lawyer.
Yeah?
Right. But my caseload is going to suffer from this. I'm just saying.
Ashley, I know you're home. Come on, Ash, talk to me.
I told you that I didn't want you here.
I've been trying to talk to you for 3 days.
I got your message.
You're gonna keep ignoring me then.
I'm not ignoring you, Paul. You can't force me to talk to you.
And you can't keep me out of my own home. I want to talk. That's all.
She's not at your beck and call.
Stay out of this too. Please, just let me come inside for a minute. You have no idea how hard it's been. I'm staying in this total dump of a rental. I need to get more clothes and I miss you.
Paul, I'm asking you to leave or I'm calling the police.
Don't say that.
I'm serious. Go.
I'll go. But I want us to sit and talk though. Soon. Promise me that?
And talk to the lawyer.
Hell yeah.
That felt good.
The following is a story from a past life, based in truth, slightly adjusted for the sake of the innocent. I'm David Bryant, and this is Unsolved Files. Mary is alone. Today, she is at a party, surrounded by loved ones, popular. But in her suffering, she is alone. Only he knows the truth of her pain because he is the reason for it. On this day, Mary is among many who care for her, and she is utterly alone. She had put a happy front on for so long, giving the impression that their marriage was a fairy tale. No one would believe that he was capable of inflicting the horrors on her that she endured. But no matter how perfect an act she performed, she could never be perfect enough. Not him, they all said. No one could believe it. Not in this town. Not in this community. How could one of their own be a monster? Mary is gone now. A little boy no longer has his mother, her parents forced to bury their daughter, and Rick walks around free.
Damn.
Perhaps burdened by the truth of what happened, but free. 10 years on, and the case remains officially unsolved.
David Bryant, former federal investigator and criminal profiler turned author and now podcaster. Unsolved Files is a fresh take on the genre of true crime.
What made you leave investigative work behind for podcasting?
Well, nothing would happen. You know who's responsible. But you don't have the proof to put them away. That's torture, in a sense. Hi, Marianne.
Hi, David. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Listen, the publisher called.
Uh-huh.
They want to add another date.
They want to add another speaking engagement?
That's right.
Yeah, let me just check the diary.
It'll be for next week. They'll take care of everything. You make it?
Yeah, I can make it work.
Great. And Carl will pick you up tonight.
Understood. Carl picked me up at 6 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you for organizing the tour.
Have a great night tonight.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I saw the worst of the worst. And it changes you in subtle ways. Some not so subtle.
Hey, what's up?
You are not going to believe this. David Bryan is doing a book signing this Friday.
Who?
David Bryan, the host of the Unsolved Files podcast. You recommended him to me? He's written a book. I don't know, could be interesting.
Hey, whatever gets you out of that house, I'm down.
Okay, I'll buy tickets.
And I'll pick you up.
It's a date?
With the podcast, with these stories, I get to point the finger. I get to solve the crime. And there's always justice.
So how do you choose what's next?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. I'm looking for a good story with some sort of vindication for the victims. And it's usually about people who never saw it coming.
Okay, no worries. If you can make it, great. And if not, you can owe me.
Have fun.
Okay, thanks.
Ashley, so glad to see that your phone works.
Where's the car?
It's good to hear from you, too. I was worried about you when I couldn't get a response.
Paul?
What's wrong?
That's my car. I make the payments on it.
Yeah, but we're both on the service agreement. I noticed the brakes were sounding a little rough the last time we rode in it, so I had it towed to the dealer. Figured since you were off in seclusion somewhere, you weren't going to need it.
Paul, I want the car back tomorrow. I'm already running late. You screwed me.
And where are you going?
Big date.
What?
$20 minutes?
Invest myself. Well, yes. I mean, it's all too common. Unfortunately, I seem to have an endless supply of cases to choose from.
David, I'm an episode of Unsolved Files. I find them so entertaining.
Thank you.
It's not really entertainment, though, is it? I mean, these are real people with real traumas. And you have immense empathy for the victims in your story. You see them. That kind of recognition can help a lot of people through some dark times. That's what I like about the podcast, anyway.
I like everything.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
No. That's right. We should never forget that these stories have real victims at the heart of every one. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
Thank you, David, so much.
David Bryant,
I know.
were you at the talk?
Unfortunately, I missed it. My friend, she was supposed to drive us, but she got caught up at work, and then my car got... I just got here, and... But I brought a copy of your book, and I'd love for you to sign it. I don't have a pen.
I'm starving, and there's a great place right around the corner, and I'm sure they have pens. If you'd like to join me. And if that's too forward, I'd be happy to just go in and get...
No, that would be great. I would love to. What is it?
Nothing. You remind me of someone. Thank you so much.
I don't know. I guess we rushed into things. In the beginning, everything seemed perfect. It started with little things. Questioning me every time I was going somewhere. And questions became interrogations. Started tracking my phone and asking me why I was at the store at 2 p.m. Just got really, like, controlling, constricting. I didn't even really realize it was happening until...
It's a slow process, so you can't put up boundaries to protect yourself.
You know, it's weird. I spent all my time listening to these podcasts and reading about women who ignore the signs until it was really too late.
It's common for men to make it seem like it's the woman's fault, and society doesn't help. But these men are in total control. They are the ones who we should hold responsible. So what made you leave?
He got violent.
Well, I'm not trying to frighten you, but once they become violent, there's usually no going back to calm reasoning.
He agreed to move out on a temporary basis last month, but he's been begging me to come back.
Did you get a restraining order? It's often good to establish a paper trail for this kind of thing. I'm sorry, I'm not in law enforcement anymore. It's a hard habit to break.
I didn't mean to make this a therapy session, and I'm not looking for any advice, but I do appreciate your insight. It's just nice to talk to somebody who doesn't have a dog in the fight.
Anytime.
So, what's next for the podcast? Any big plans for season 2?
Yeah, I got 1 or 2 ideas, nothing too solid.
You can tell me. I'm not going to go blabbing on the internet, I swear.
No, it's not that. It's just, I think I'm ready to just take a break from everything right now. I mean, the speaking tour is keeping me busy, and my agent keeps booking new dates. Maybe I'll find some inspiration on the road. Sniff out some good stories.
Yeah. Sounds so fun.
Yeah, it is. But it's work, though.
I would gladly trade places with you.
What do you do?
Consulting. Yeah. I help businesses reduce their energy costs and be more eco-friendly. Yeah, it's fun. It's remote, so I get to make my own schedule, and I really like that part.
So you're untethered, then? You said you felt stuck before, but you're not. You could do whatever you want. You could go anywhere, change jobs. There's nothing holding you to the ground.
Maybe I'll start a podcast.
You should.
You're right.
I'll help you.
Really?
You can come by the studio. I'll show you how I make an episode.
Are you serious? Oh my God, I would love to. Needed a night out.
My pleasure. Aren't you forgetting something?
What's that? Oh, you had a pen the whole time.
I'd love to do this again. Soon.
Well, if you're gonna give me a peek behind the podcast curtain, we'll have to see each other fairly often, won't we?
I'd like that.
All right, cheers here. Bye.
Hey, you are not gonna believe this.
This is a story of revenge.
Hey, beautiful. How's it going?
Why, hello. Is this celebrated podcaster and author David Bryant?
It is.
And what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I was thinking about our chat the other night, and I was wondering if you'd like to come by and see the studio sometime.
Oh my God, I would love to.
How about now? What?
Are you serious?
Almost always.
Well, I was thinking of taking the rest of the afternoon off.
Where are you now?
Downtown.
Oh, I'm in the area. I could come pick you up.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. This is Ashley Huff, amateur sleuth. Very amateur. Not quite sure what to say. This is a lot harder than it looks. Okay. Seem to have it all. The house, the cars, the exotic vacations, the country clubs. But money and things aren't enough for people. Some seek much more. Power, influence, respect. And the family that we're looking at tonight had everything. But under the shiny veneer of their family crest, a darkness festered. A legal dynasty that had it all. Power, control, but they would have to do whatever it takes to maintain it. Murder, mayhem, and...
The Murdochs.
Yeah.
That was good. You have a knack.
Please delete that.
No, that was awesome.
So do you do all your work in here?
Yeah. Research, writing, recording, soup to nuts. Yeah, it's not the FBI field office, but this is where I'd rather be.
Do you ever miss it?
Sometimes. The thrill of hunting and catching actually evil people, but it consumed me. That's why I play pretend, so I can satisfy that compulsion without being consumed.
Where do you think that compulsion comes from? Were you like a crusade? I didn't mean to make light of it.
Addie Fulton. We went to school together.
What happened to her?
We were classmates.
You don't have to tell me.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you asked, and I'm finally ready to talk about her. We went out, and, not for long. High school sweethearts, not too serious, though. After graduation, I went off to school, and she stayed in town. And I came back for summer break, and, truth is, I couldn't stop thinking about her. So I reached out just to see if maybe she felt the same way. Anyway, she was dating someone else. James Hauser. He's a little bit older. He's from a rich family. He had a lot of what I didn't. So when it was clear that she was into him, I went back to school. Then one day I got this call from her. She was crying. I was so furious. And I was also 1,000 miles away. So I told her she should leave and just wait for me to come home. But that wasn't what she wanted to hear. Then one day she told me that she had forgiven him. That it had all been kind of an exaggeration and it was okay, and that while she appreciated my concerns, she didn't feel comfortable or think it was appropriate for us to keep in touch. And then I got the call that every loved one dreads. She had been murdered. Beaten and left in a field near her house. I know he did it. But the police didn't have anything on him. His daddy bought him these really good lawyers. I wanted to do something, and I couldn't. I was just helpless to help her. So after school, I swore that I was gonna either nail him or kill him myself. A few years ago.
David, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's in the past now. He never had to answer for what he did to her. He got away with it.
You never did an episode about it.
No, I thought about doing one after he died, just to sort of put it behind me, but
I understand. You know, David, there was nothing that you could have done.
I know. I've beaten myself up a lot for it. And eventually I forgave myself. I thank you for saying that. This is why you can't be too careful about your ex. You can never underestimate it. Never brush things off again. You understand?
I do.
I should take you home.
Thank you for the ride.
I haven't shared that with anyone in many years.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you told me.
I guess part of me just hopes that these stories that I tell can help others avoid the same fate. Especially the people that I care about.
David? David?
Hey. Sorry, I didn't want to wake you.
Thanks.
Back to bed.
Well, I had a really, really nice night.
Yeah.
Best that I've had in a long time.
I'm just glad I didn't scare you away.
No, not even a little.
Good.
What?
I haven't felt like this for a long time.
Neither have I. Okay.
Ashley can't remember the last time she felt happy. Though she appears free, she is a prisoner. And Paul, the man she thought she loved, is her warden. Beautiful, intelligent, full of life, all she knows is torment. A torment that has become so familiar that she doesn't even recognize it. Constant surveillance, endless rules. She can no longer breathe, but she has learned to live without air. She is trapped. He's a coward, she told her friends. He won't try anything now. And the next time she got home, she would learn that she wasn't safe anywhere. She had humiliated him, but her punishment was yet to come. Today was just about sending a message.
He's different. He's sensitive and kind, but
Not the kind of guy that has your car towed.
no, that was.
And fights crime, famous. I get it. You landed your perfect rebound guy.
No, he's not a rebound guy. He's more than that.
Are you falling for him?
No, I'm not falling for him.
Just be careful, okay? In messy situations like the one that you're in, it's easy to latch on because something's new and fun.
I know the difference. This is not that. Look, Paul and I were still by the book. Okay, dating, wedding, house in the suburbs. From the outside, it looked like a perfect marriage. But we know how that turned out. But with David, I have no idea where this is going. I'm embracing the excitement and the unknown.
Don't be upset, but you tend to get excited about things and jump in with both feet. And it's sweet. Your podcast, your painting last year, your knitting that one winter. I mean, you get where I'm going.
Yes. He's not my latest project. Okay? I'm happy, and that's enough. How long have you lived here?
Several years now. Just, wait until you see the bedroom.
So when are you seeing him again?
Hi.
Hey there. Did I catch you at a bad time?
I'm just finishing up a project. Just give me a second.
I can give you a call back.
No, there. That's better.
I was just wondering when I'm going to see you again.
What about now?
Oh, I'm out with Lily right now, but I was thinking about cooking you dinner.
Oh, you cooked a meal. How could I say no?
Date. How about 8 p.m.?
Sounds perfect.
Okay. See you then.
Paul. I told you to stay away from the house.
I have.
I know you were here, Paul. I found your sunglasses.
I have like 20 pairs of sunglasses. What the hell are you talking about? Of course some of them would be there.
Well, I didn't put them in the bedroom, Paul. Look, I've given you a lot of leeway, and I don't want to have to get the police involved, but I'm gonna have to if you keep pulling this crap.
The police. Because you think I'm coming to my own house.
I want you to stay away from me.
You've lost it, Ash. I don't know what you think happened, what you're making up in your head, what you're telling our friends.
I didn't make anything up. Just leave me alone.
Gladly.
I have to turn it in with the court. They said that it may take a few weeks.
That's normal. Just starting the process is an immense help. Like I said, documentation, paper trail, it's the only way to get the legal system to work for you.
At least now he'll stay away from me.
You can't rely just on a piece of paper.
He's not gonna do anything. He's a coward.
Sometimes the most frightened, tiny men are the most dangerous. And you cannot stop being vigilant.
So much for a home cooked meal, right? Leave it to Paul to ruin our night.
You can owe me.
Yeah.
You seem exhausted.
Yeah. It's been a long day. I don't think I could stay in that house now, wondering if he's gonna come back.
You want to stay here? No expectations. You can have the bedroom. I got work to do. I can crash in the guest room. You're safe here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
And this.
What's this?
That will help you sleep. I'm gonna be in the studio getting some work done. If you need anything, just let me know. But get some rest.
Hello. Thank you.
With the disturbance at the house, the warning signs were mounting. But she was defiant. He's a coward, she told her friends. He wouldn't try anything now. Whether she believed that or not was hard to tell. But what was for sure is that the threat of the restraining order wouldn't deter him. And the next time she got home, she would find she wasn't safe there anymore. Paul slipped inside. He crossed this threshold thousands of times, and now he felt like his heart rate rising with the fear of being caught. He walked into the kitchen, his kitchen, he told himself. They'd spent so much time in here, laughing, crying, fighting. It seemed so empty now, knowing that he wasn't wanted here. It was almost unbearable. He thought of all the things that he wanted to do to her. He loved her with his entire being, but he knew he had to punish her for her rejection. She hadn't just hurt him, she had humiliated him. That punishment was yet to come, though. Today was just about sending a message. Hi, sleepy.
Hi.
Oh my God. I should get going.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just not used to sleeping pills, I guess.
You've been through a lot.
No, that's sweet, but I have a lot of work that I've been putting off.
Okay, but it's not safe for you to stay there anymore. I'm not saying you have to stay here, but maybe you have a friend to call.
Okay, yeah, I'll call Lily.
I should go with you.
No, it's okay. I can handle it myself.
Of course. Just be on the alert, okay? Promise me.
Okay, I will. Hey, Susan, I'm so sorry for the late reply. Yeah, no, I can talk to one of our vendors about putting a charging station in the garage. Yes. No, it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, we can. Susan, I'm sorry, can I give you a call back? Yeah, no, I will. Thanks. Paul? Paul? Oh, last week.
And where did this meeting occur?
Here, he tried to get inside to talk to me. I was here with my friend. Her name is Lily Rollins. He had tried calling a couple times, but I guess he got fed up and decided to come over.
Did he try to force his way in?
He was trying to get back together with me, but I turned him down.
Did he threaten you in any way?
No, he was playing nice. For him, anyway.
Are you all right?
Yeah. This is Lily.
What are y'all still doing here? Go get him.
I'll be glad to take a statement from you as well, ma'am. Just let me finish up with Miss Huff here.
It's okay, Lil. I'm telling him everything.
Does anyone else have a key to your home besides your husband? Okay, that narrows things down.
But this feels different. Like he's always been controlling. But what's the point of terrorizing me? And if he thinks this is gonna get us back together, he's completely delusional.
Well, he was never the sharpest crown in the box. If anything, this is your sign that you need to get rid of him for good.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's the police. Hello?
Miss Huff?
Yes, this is she.
We spoke to Paul. He has an alibi.
What?
And a woman confirmed it.
No, that's not possible. He was here. I know it.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is...
So you're not going to do anything?
There's nothing we can do.
No, I understand. Okay. Thanks.
Bad news.
Some woman.
Oh.
So not only is he tormenting me in my own home, but he's seeing other women too.
Okay. Just breathe. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
None of this is okay, Lily.
Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. Just breathe.
Ash. What is that? Shh.
It has to have been Paul.
No, Paul's not smart enough to bug me. And what would be the point anyway?
David? When you were together the other night, were you with him the entire time?
Well, there was a moment when I woke up and he was...
Whole night?
No. He was working while I slept. What if he's behind all of this? The knife and the break-ins.
But why would he?
I don't know. But every time that something has happened, I've gone to him for help.
Using your fear of Paul as manipulation to get you falling for him?
Yeah. And who do I know that has access to lots of recording equipment?
I mean, Paul could have ordered them online. No, you're right.
I'm not gonna do it again, Lily.
Do what?
Ignore the signs. My gut is telling me that something else is going on here. Hey, David.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just spent the whole day with the police trying to convince them it was Paul again.
Did they arrest him yet?
No, he has an alibi.
Unbelievable. Well, remember what we talked about.
Stay vigilant. Right.
Do you want me to come over?
No. Truth is, I don't really feel safe here anymore. Paul's kind of taken that away from me.
You can come here. Stay as long as you like. I'll keep you safe. Ashley?
Okay. I'll see you soon.
I'll be waiting.
I guess I'm that girl now.
What girl?
The girl in every story who doesn't see it coming till it's too late. I knew that he was abusive and controlling, but I thought that if I played nice, it'd make the process easier. I thought that we could be adults about the separation. I feel so stupid.
You're not stupid.
It's like he knows when I'm coming and going. Like he's monitoring me somehow.
He doesn't seem that clever. But anything's possible. So what do you think it was?
What?
I mean, what attracted you to Paul? Was it the danger at first? Like a moth to a flame?
Well, it sounds like you already have a theory, so.
I'd like your perspective.
Well, Charlie definitely wasn't boring when we first started dating. He was different from all the people I'd grown up with. He was a little rough around the edges, but he never got violent until... Sorry if I interrupted your work. I feel like I run over here every time I have a problem.
Hey, something that I think will cheer you up.
What is it?
I started a new episode.
That's great. What's it about?
Really early stages right now. I'm just gathering background and trying to understand how these events unfolded the way they did. Just boring research stuff.
I mean, come on, you can't give me a hint.
It's a surprise. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Trust me. But I do have something very special that you can be the first person to listen to.
What is this?
New theme music. You like it?
Spooky. Is the new podcast about her? Maddie Fulton. Is that the surprise?
Nope. I'm not ready to broach that subject yet. Look famished.
Oh, it's Lily. Do you mind?
Tell her I'm taking great care of you. Ashley can't remember the last time she felt happy. Though she appears free, she is a prisoner. And Paul, the man she thought she loved, is her warden. Beautiful, intelligent, and full of life, all she knows is torment. Torment that has become so familiar, she doesn't even recognize. But her punishment was yet to come. Today was just about sending a message.
Oh, you scared me.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I wanted to hear it again, and your computer was open, so...
Sorry, shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. I'm glad you like it.
It's very effective. Haunting. It'll go great with the new episodes. I should go home.
I don't know that that's wise.
I can't crash here indefinitely.
It's not a problem.
No. It's my house. I'm not gonna let him scare me out of it.
Ashley.
Stay vigilant. I know. I already got the divorce lawyer, and he filed the restraining order.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel better that someone I trust is looking out for me. Good night.
Ashley can't remember the last time she felt happy.
Her mother told reporters that she was planning to visit a boyfriend, a local boy who was studying abroad in England.
He left the country. He went to England. He died of cancer a few years ago.
Detective Patrick Weiler of the Danbury Police Department hinted at a potential suspect, but had no sufficient evidence to properly charge.
He never had to answer for what he did to her.
Danbury Police Department.
Danbury Police Department?
Hello?
Yes?
Yes, may I please speak to Detective Patrick Weiler?
Oh, he's retired, ma'am.
Okay, can I please get a number where I can reach him? It's important.
Of course. 818-555-0101.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, God's sakes. Hello?
Hi. Is this Detective Patrick Weiler?
Speaking.
Hi. My name is Ashley Huff. I live in Los Angeles.
If you're making cold calls, ma'am, I suggest you work on your delivery just a little bit.
No, I'm not a salesperson, sir. I was hoping to talk to you about a case that you worked on.
I've been retired a long time, ma'am.
Mr. Weiler?
Who are you?
I know David, and I was hoping to talk to you about what happened back then with Maddie.
How well do you know David Bryant?
Not very well. He's an acquaintance.
Well, the less you're acquainted with him, the better off you'll be. I break contact with him immediately.
Why is that?
He's a murderer. Knows how to play the role, I'll give him that. Big Boy Scout. Federal investigator. And to do everything to convince the people that he's a good guy, but he's not. He killed that girl, and he got away with it.
Maddie Fulton?
Drove cross country to take her life. Couldn't prove it, but he did it. Guess that makes him smarter than me, but I wasn't fooled. Why are you asking about this? What's going on?
I think that I'm next.
Where are you exactly?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Is this your car?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I think I nicked it when I was parking here. I'll fix it.
I don't see anything.
Hello. Patrick Weiler. Are you Ashley?
No, she's inside. I'm her.
Pat.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. So, tell me your story. So he's running his own true crime podcast now. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's incredibly popular.
Huh. So why didn't you call the police?
I did. And they already thought I was making everything up when I told them that my husband was stalking me. They're not going to believe this.
Yeah, right. They show up after it's too late.
Yeah.
All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to head down to the precinct together. Between what you found and what I already know about David, we might have enough to prove intent. And he was obviously planning something nefarious with regards to you. You're lucky. Did you guys make copies of these recordings?
No. I should have thought about that. I'm sorry. I can try and go back to his place.
You got chutzpah, kid. I respect that. But no, you already put yourself in harm's way enough. Once they get the warrant, they'll be able to pull this stuff. Not bad for a rookie. What do you say we get out of here? Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Let's finally put an end to this.
Lily! David, please!
Don't. How poetic.
Just let them go.
I can't. She's integral to the story. And Weiler here makes this so much better. Did you call him? I'm not mad. It was the right move. I knew you were smart. You know I don't want to use this. It's time to end. Just stay calm. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Ashley.
Shh. Quiet. We don't want any accidents. Okay. We're ready. After years of escalation, violence, and mental anguish, Paul is served with a restraining order. But he finds his way into one last showdown with Ashley. They are mere feet from one another. All has led to this moment.
What's going on?
He wants you to kill me. Like he killed Maddie Fulton.
I did kill Maddie. And I've thought about it every hour of every day of my life since then. I haven't slept without waking to her face. And I could never forgive myself. No matter how many cases I closed, no matter how many people I put away. And then I met you. You. For her. Her story ended in tragedy. But yours can end in triumph. I don't want him to kill you. I want you to kill him. Finish the story for me, Ashley. Forced to the brink, Ashley has no other recourse. She has to strike him down to free herself. You have to take revenge, Ashley. She has to kill him.
No, I can't.
The story needs an ending, Ashley, and you need to give it to us.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
And then what? Happily ever after from a jail cell? You're gonna tell the whole world how I murdered him?
Not quite. Every good story needs a twist. And every true story needs a little creative license.
Lily?
Must to save her friend from the big bad villain, from her abuser and the deed. Yes, she will sacrifice her life in the process of saving her best friend. It'll be our greatest season yet.
No.
This is for every woman, every victim who never had a chance. And then you and I can be together, Maddie, like we were always supposed to be. It's okay. You can do it.
Wait, Ashley.
I'm right here with you.
No, please. Please. Ashley, look at me.
I'm sorry.
Ashley, look out!
Sorry, man. I didn't want it to be this way.
Ashley!
You know, I didn't set out to be the focus of a story. And this is all still very uncomfortable for me. I get the fascination. Yeah, I was a big fan of all this stuff too. But when it happens to you, it definitely changes your perspective.
How so?
Well, stuff like true crime. You know, the documentaries, the books, podcasts, of course. When you become the subject being discussed, you become a public figure. And there's this certain kind of like celebrity or spectacle to it. And then people consume this stuff without really thinking about the real world consequences of the people involved. And it's not something that any of us asked for. And coming from the other side of it, I guess you could say, I can't really enjoy these things the same way anymore. You know, we're just people. People who had terrible things happen to us. We didn't choose our roles. And then we become defined by these horrible experiences. And after everything happened, that became truly clear to me. You know, some outlets painted me as this hero who took on evil and won. And then others painted me as this helpless, victimized woman who barely escaped by the grace of God. But the truth is that I'm neither, you know? I'm just Ashley.
I want to thank you so much for joining us today. I have one question left. How do you feel about David now? I mean, he's turned you into the main character of his story. You must hate him.
I don't hate David. You know, he was sick. I
I hate the things that he did. But the truth is that I don't spend much time thinking about that anymore. You know, I think about his victims. I think about Maddie and her family, and even Paul. And I choose now to devote my time to work towards helping and healing those of us who've been through traumatic events.